Hey guys, Holly here. I never thought that I would do a second video or a follow-up video after my reasons for leaving Limelight for Sweet Minerals. But after seeing other YouTubers go through the same experience for posting a video for their personal reasons why they left the company and being bullied and just not treated correctly, I decided that I would do a follow-up video and tell you guys what's really happened since I've posted my reasons for leaving Limelight by Alcone for Sweet Minerals video here on YouTube. About a month ago, my previous enroller with Limelight contacted me by Facebook Messenger, and she said, "Wow, I had no idea you were so miserable. I wish you would have reached out," and attached my first Why I Left Limelight for Sweet Mittens video. And I kept thinking, were we watching the same video? I never said I was miserable. I just didn't feel like it was my fit. So she contacted me just 2 days before I was ready to have major surgery. Long story short, I had broken several teeth in a car accident, and I had put off the surgery for years. So there was a lot on my mind when she first contacted me, and just had a lot going on in my life. So I want to first clarify that I did reach out to her. I contacted her several months before I decided to leave Limelight and just told her I just didn't feel like I fit in. I didn't feel like I fit in back then, and it just didn't get any better for me. And this is, I'm not really sure how many companies can switch your sponsors and switch you on teams, but how that kind of made me feel was, well, if I can't get you, to be successful, then maybe I'll pawn you off on someone else. And if they can't, maybe you'll finally have, success with someone else. But, that's just how it made me feel, especially when I didn't even know whose team I was on toward the end. And I also, sorry, I took notes because after all of this, I'm ready to put a period on it. I'm exhausted. I'm disgusted. And I have to say that the majority of all the Limelight gals have remained professional and supportive. And unfortunately, there has to be one bad apple in the bunch that ruins it for all. And I'm ready to just kind of put a period on all of this and be done with it, because if I ever would go back to an old company, I will never go back to Limelight. She has completely ruined it for me. I'm over it. So, my intention was never to hurt her or anyone else in my Limelight groups or anybody. I'm not going to be sorry for the way I felt, because that's how I felt, and you can't blame me for that. And then I also wanted to ask her, were you aware of the second video I made thanking my Limelight gals for being so supportive and mature about everything? If I thought that I had said something so offensive and so mean and so rude, would I have even reached out in that way? No. So she said, You personally attacked me in your video by saying that I lied to you or misled you on purpose about backorders. You have said and inferred extremely hurtful things about me. I never even mentioned her name. And I won't either. Because once I mention her name, she will have all her little minions coming after me, and then I just have to go through this all over again. And like I said, after this, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I never called her a liar. She said I called her a liar. And then she's also said you have also bad-mouthed Limelight on the whole. When did I mean, are we on the same planet here? I never bad-mouthed Limelight. I thought the products were wonderful. They were. But the people I was selling to and the people I know, including myself, it was just so high priced. It's just not in a lot of people's budget to keep up on. That was my only thing with the products. They were wonderful. I might have used them in the future, but I just can't support a company that has people like that working for them and representing it. She's a star director, and this is how she acts. Just sophomoric, rude, unprofessional. I could go on. I could probably go on for an hour about that. So let's just keep on moving. She said, I'm not trying to get in an argument with you. I'm sorry you weren't around to see those changes being made. Let's get something straight, because I do know the facts. I talked to people that are still in Limelight. They are still having the same issues that I was having when I left to this day. They are still having backorder issues. Their customer service, because I have seen the video from the CEO stating that they knew that they were having issues in their customer service department, that it was lacking, that they were trying to rectify that. They are trying to train a whole bunch of new customer service reps. They knew they were not up to par in their customer service. For one of the CEOs to do a video telling and admitting to the company that they knew that they let this kind of department slip to the sidelines, and then everything just piled up and they had issues. So you're right, I'm not around, and you're still not around for it either, because it still hasn't changed. It's just crazy to me, oh, you're missing out on all this great stuff. No, I'm really not. I'm not around for the frustration anymore, but that's it. Nothing else, nothing's changed. So she also said something, but at the end of the day, these are our own businesses, and we shouldn't rely on our uplines or sidelines to do the work for us. I never asked anyone to do any kind of work for me, and she feels to this day that this product sells itself. I don't go chasing people down. People come to me. Well, that wasn't my case. People were not knocking down my door, and that usually is not the case for direct sales. Let's just be honest, people. Let's be completely honest. Direct sales is hard. Keeping a customer base is hard. But obviously treating people like dirt is easy. It's easy. And then she's like, I'm here to support my team, not work for them. No, you're here for your team to work for you, but that's about it. And what is so ironic is she's got this video on YouTube out about how you shouldn't bully people and you should be supportive when someone moves on. Hey, if it's not their thing, no big deal. So for her to come to me after she promotes, being, all, hey, you're my girlfriend no matter what kind of thing, it's a huge farce. It is just talk about somebody that's lying and not being honest about just everything in general. So now, yes, now I'm calling her out, and I think that she's being untruthful about certain things, because anybody that's in direct sales knows that it's hard. And I think that she probably had gotten really lucky by getting in with the company really early. And when then they had the super growth, then everything happened for her. And then she just kind of went along with it. But that's really how I felt about it. And then she kind of left it off and kind of gave me a backhanded compliment about everything. And she said, I wish you the best with your new business. And maybe one day, if you have the same rapid growth on your team, you might understand a little bit more about what it's like. Wow. Wow, you are brave and rude, disrespectful, absolutely disgusting that you have to act sophomoric and treat people like that. Just, it's rude. It's gross. It's not flattering. So this is it. This is the cherry on the top of the cake for me, because I am done. After today, Limelight will not even exist to me anymore. And I'm really sorry, gals, that she had to ruin it for me. But that's how it is, and I'm not going to apologize for my feelings. I'm usually not one of those people that is going to put a video out there and stick up for myself, but I guess I had enough, and I said, that's it. You know, this is time, and I know that I can't be the only one out there, and so you shouldn't have to go through this. And if you are, please reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. Even if it's not even the same company. I know that direct sales can be really cutthroat, and luckily the two new businesses that I'm with now, I don't feel like that. And it's a wonderful feeling that you don't have to put up with that. It really is. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. But that's it for me, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.